like to thank the team for giving me this opportunity, sir. Sir, I am Mallikarjuna Vasuri, working as a Municipal Commissioner, Dharmavaram Municipality from state of Andhra Pradesh, sir. So I would like to present on economic value addition, sir. Sir, after 74th Constitutional Amendment Act in the year 1992, even after completion of 30 years, most of the urban local bodies are still depending on economic grants, like financial grants from Government of India and government and their respective state governments. So to overcome this issue and to achieve self-sustainability of the urban local bodies, especially our local body, to maintain self-sustainability of our Dharmavaram urban local body, we have taken certain measures which will add economically certain amount, recurring amount and certain capital amount. In that process, we have taken 2 steps, sir, to improve the economic value addition. So one step is these 2 steps are to make our ULB self-sustained, sir. So one step, sorry for the. So in terms of economic value addition, so we have taken 2 steps, sir. One thing is directly adding the economy to the ULB, economic value to the ULB. And second step, reducing the expenditure is also income addition, economic additions. In the first step, we have identified certain lands, important and revenue generation lands are underutilized and not utilized. Such 5 lands are identified, out of which 1 land we have developed as a new commercial complex with vegetable vending markets, which is going to be completed and will open on 9th of this month, sir. So second one, reducing the revenue expenditure. That means here this ULB is getting 71 lakhs of HT high tension electricity bill per month and 11 lakhs LT electricity street light bills, nearly 82 lakhs electricity bills this ULB is getting. So this ULB is paying to the power distribution companies. So to overcome this expenditure, to reduce this expenditure, we have planned 1 megawatt decentralized solar plants. So these 2 are the major economic value additions proposed and proposed for this ULB, sir. So in first step, sir, it is 1.79 acres of land in the prime locality. 1 acre land is 10 crores land, sir, 10 crores worth. So nearly it is 18 crores worth land is simply kept aside with so many reasons, sir. Maybe title disputes, court disputes, or lack of financial resources. Like similarly with similar reasons, this land is not taken up any development, sir. So after knowing this one, so we have started development of this land for revenue generation. So for that, first we got design approval from DTCP and administrative sanction from government of AP wide GO number 290. So we have started for construction of new vegetable market and commercial complex, sir. For this, financial resource is one biggest challenge we faced. So to overcome the financial challenges, so this project is 7.25 crores, sir. Without spending single rupee directly from the municipality, we have taken up this project on goodwill auction basis, sir. So total construction cost is divided to the beneficiaries, sir. So we have put here the municipality capital is only land. So the total construction cost is on to the beneficiaries. So we put the goodwill auction. Here we got nearly 1 crore direct additional gain, one-time additional gain by this municipality, sir. In addition to that one, so after putting goodwill auction, monthly rent of 7 lakhs, nearly 6 lakhs 99,000, nearly 7 lakhs amount, we are getting recurring income for every month by this ULB, sir. Earlier it was only 25,000 only we are getting, sir. So this project not only added the economic value to the municipality, but also some social inclusiveness also brought by this project, sir. Here social inclusiveness means, see the small farmers, SC, ST, OBC, physically handicapped, businessmen, street vendors, small retail vegetable vendors, all are accommodated in this project, sir. And also good and hygienic market was established. Healthy vegetables are available for the citizens of Dharmavaram ULB, sir. So that in one side we will get economic value added to the ULB, and other side social inclusiveness, and finally inclusive growth are also attained by this project, sir. But during the execution of this project, we have faced some challenges, sir. So already unauthorizedly existing vendors, they refused and protested heavily against this project. Some, they went to the Honorable High Court, they filed certain writ petitions also. Some opposite political parties, they opposed on their political interest. Also, apart from this one, timely getting approvals from the competent authority, from DTCP or from engineering department, or from getting administrative sanction from the government of AP. All these challenges are overcome in a perspective, in a good manner. And finally, we grounded this project, sir. And now it is beautifully came. And the people of Dharmavaram public are also very much appreciated, which is going to be inaugurated on 9th of this month, sir. So these are some of the photos. At present, this is the situation, sir. In weekdays, we are going to open this project, sir. Total complete CC roads. So retail, there is a separate provision for retail vending, vegetable vending, a separate provision for wholesale vending, and roadside rooms are meant for commercial usage like this, sir. And this is the model plan approval we have taken, sir. These are the blockwise issue. So this is one project, sir. This is the direct economic addition to the yield. So apart from this one, so since there is a huge electricity bills, nearly 83 lakhs, 71 lakhs HT and 11 lakhs LT. So to overcome this one, so we have proposed, we have planned 1 megawatt solar photovoltaic solar power plant in decentralized manner. Why? Because municipality itself have some own buildings, like this new commercial building is one new building, already our administrative building, our municipal schools building, our water plant, water filtration plant, some vacant land is also there, sir. In all the rooftop solar plants, and wherever we have vacant land, we plan for solar plants, sir. So that for this 1 megawatt power plant, we have identified the agency, and we have given the work order also. They have given DPR. So they have given 6.9 crores for 1 megawatt capacity solar power plant, sir. So this was 6.9 crores. The break even can be achieved in 6.5 to 7 years itself. So after that, total this 71 lakhs, whatever we are paying per month, so will be saved to this ULB, sir. So finally, I can conclude this after success of this new vegetable market and commercial complex project. There are another 3 similar projects are at various stages, sir. Some are at administrative sanction, some are at tender stage, so that that lands are also developed, and that lands will give the revenue generation to this ULB. So so many challenges are while removing the encroachments. They while they are asked for temporary shelter, so that also we have provided. And during High Court, I personally went to the High Court and filed counter affidavit. High Court also satisfied with our counter affidavit, and all the cases they kept aside, and we got total clearances. So after this execution, so nearly directly 1 crore rupees economy has added to this ULB, and per annum 84 lakhs income will be generated to this ULB with this single project. And also after 5 years, this monthly income will be increased to 33 1 by 3 for every 3 year cycle. This type of projects are also used, sir, because the total earlier encroachments all are removed, and after COVID-19, see, a total economic cycle was at a stable. These projects gives a demand to the laborers and cement, steel, sand, etc. So the economic cycle continues, and also it gives finally with this project not only the ULB but also small farmers, street vendors, retail and wholesale merchants are also the part of this project. So it gives a inclusive growth to the society. So thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Very good project. But when you have made goodwill auction,
Yes.
what about the land ownership? In whose name the land is after development?
Sir, land is owner is Dharmavaram Municipality only, sir. Just
Is it on lease or is it on sale basis? These shops?
Sir, it is on lease basis, sir. For
Okay.
25 years, extendable for after every 3 years renewable, like that, sir.
Okay. Thank you. That was the only thing which was not covered. Otherwise,
Yes.
it is a good, and you are also replicating it at other 3 sites. Definitely, it will create a formal and organized system of marketing fruits and vegetables.
Yes, sir.
Rather the haphazard way of happening things and spoiling the entire atmosphere.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Good.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, in your presentation, you have given so many figures.
Yes, sir.
These are your assumptions only.
No, sir. I have total record also.
No, because these units, whatever has been newly built, they need to be auctioned, and then the shops will be set up, and then the income will be generated. So the statistics, which in conclusion 33.33% increase in income, etc., is all your assumptions, not the real pictures.
Yes, sir. Submission, sir. These shops are already conducted auction, sir, and we received 140% increase from the basic upset price, goodwill price fixed by the ULB, sir. And second one, sir, that 33 1 by 3% is the mandatory increase, sir, as per the government of AP norms for every 3 year cycle.
That is correct. Okay, auction price has increased, but whether these shops will be able to run their businesses successfully or not is you can't assure about it.
Yes, sir. It is also, sir, because it is in the prime locality of the port town and having good road approach, sir. All around the complex, we have given minimum 30 feet roads with setbacks, sir.
Okay, good enough. Let's see how successful your assumptions are in near future. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Start, sir.
Sir, this is speaker from behalf of Municipal Commissioners of Tadipatri, the name of Sri Jabbarmiya Garu. Sir, my presentation regarding integrated solid waste in Tadipatri Municipality, sir. Coming to the Tadipatri, I shortly explain about my Tadipatri Municipality topography. The municipality which was constituted in 1920, sir, it is one of the before independence, and it was a special grade municipality with the population of 1,20,000, sir, with the households of 30,000. And Tadipatri is one of the drought zones, sir, in Ananthapuram region, which was in Andhra Pradesh. Simply, this is called as a Rayalaseema, sir. And majorly in the Tadipatri, very large cities like mega cities is very surrounding to this municipality. like Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, Vijayawada is one of the capital of our Andhra Pradesh. And the same, the railway station also passing, railway lane also passing through this municipality, like major cities, Delhi, Mumbai, Hyderabad, like and so. And majorly the architecture of this area is Sapota, Goa, and Chini. This was called as oranges, which was we are exporting to the Karnataka state and also same Tamil Nadu. Sir, this is a few images of my municipality. Before independence, this is the first image shows that 1920s the building of municipality, and after that 1980s this is old municipality. And we are seeing this 2014 we are constructed a new municipality with the municipal land. It is very close to the multi companies also, like historic temples. Here there is very famous temples before Sri Krishna Devaraya era. The temple name called as Sri Bugga Ramalingeshwara Swami, which was Shivalayam. Basically, the peoples also called as South Kasi. And the same Chintala Venkatrama Swami Devalayam, which was temple. And these temples was constructed before 500 years ago, sir. Next. Historic and also same the Bellu caves. This was one of the caves which was next images we are showing in front of you. Tourism also very world famous Bellu. Yeah, 8th slide, please. Yes. The Bellu caves, which was the second largest caves in India, sir. Bellu caves is also formed in 10 lakh years, sir. The caves are extended up to 10 kilometers with the deep of 1.5 kilometers. Nearly 1 lakh tourists are visited to the Bellu caves and surrounding to the floating population of on an average 2,500 persons per month, sir. Next. Few images. Next. Few images of my municipal office and which was cabins, council hall, section wise. Next. Like industrial growth also very high in this municipality. Like very 3 large scale industries established in this municipality surroundings are like at the same time 40,000 of small scale industries also here. The industries also developed with the CSR fund to this municipality. At the same time, the municipality council and the municipality staff are very active to the tree plantation with the help of these industries. One of the major steel factory which was called as Arja Steels and Ultratech Cements, which were surrounding this municipality. And these municipalities, these industries also very active to share our recycled water to their industries. This is few images of our industries, municipal surrounding industries like Arja Steels, Ultratech Cement, Penna Cement, and this was small scale industries like small scale industries. I already told that 40,000 or plus industries is surrounded here. Next, sir, coming to the major point, major focusing point like solid waste. Sir, previously just around 5 years back and before Corona, we have challenged very few problems like insufficient manpower, and that causes irregular timings, sir, which was the collecting of garbage. And like same way, the drainage system also very critical point to our view, and extended the same entire town. And slowly, indirectly, the plastic carry bags also slowly picking up, sir. And more number of health complaints also causing, like the choke of drainages, so and so. And this is some less knowledge to the technical how to waste knowledge. At the same time, we are also we are expecting some suggestions from our state government, like so on that. And we are in this challenge, we are facing some arranging some meetings, and we are taking help of our higher authorities. At the same time, we are conducted some covering we prepared our micro plan how to we solve this problem. Like we are deeply involved in this, like stakeholder meetings and ward level street meetings, involvement of NGOs and SHGs, school students are the same way. At the same time, at the same time, we have established one city sanitation task force. We are called as the CSTF committee. Also, we are established to closely monitor this these house to houses and very similar to the work holders. Next, we are prepared. Next, we are prepared for micro plans, sir. we did a survey of the entire town and identified major commercial areas and households. Already we done, but similarly in 2011 census to and present population, the hike of population and commercial sectors, households, and so on so. So again, we are identified the residential and commercial areas. At the same time, we have prepared some micro plan of pockets. And after that, we have deployed some manpower with the using of APCOs. That means Andhra Pradesh contracting and outsource sources. And after this, we have prepared one route plan and conducted street level and ward level meetings, appointment of monitoring officers, constituents of redressal like Spandana is one of the redressal system here, and the state government was encouraged to app name called as Spandana, and the formation of city CSTF, city sanitation task force committee, and then next. This is an example of route plan of one ward. How the vehicles may be groomed in this ward. This is a small pinpoint how we are collecting the garbage and how we are disposing and how we are sent to the so and so factories and manure box composting. Firstly, we are collecting garbage from household and commercial and market waste. Enter this waste we are sent to compost yard, and after that we are secondary segregated window composting. After that screening and manure processing, and this compost yard almost all wet waste we are sending to the pig growers, and box composting, vermi composting also successfully progressing in our compost yard. This is the manpower and technical support of my municipality. Like households, 2,200 commercial establishments here. Entire the town is consists of 196 kilometers of CC roads, and then 180 kilometers averagely drains. Then UGD also same. These drains we use to the stormwater purpose only, not for the green black water and so. Then we have considered of entire 36 Sachivalayams, sir. And by state government also introduced to Sachivalayams, ward Sachivalayams and Grama Sachivalayams. The Tadipatri consists of an entire 30 Sachivalayams, which is very deep, closer to the public, which we serve enter easily. And then we have total number of vehicles in this municipality, like autos, mini trucks, tractors, wheeled bins on the segregated unit in the compost shed. And then dust sucking machine is one. This is the manpower which we have consisted. Next. Sir, I am audible, sir. Excuse me. Hello.
You are audible. Please go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. Thank you. And this is the framing, sir, which we have after survey. We have finalized this time schedule. Like in the morning of 5:30 to afternoon 2 p.m. We entirely our vehicles will go and pick up to the entire door-to-door garbage collection. And we have one strong agenda is there is no secondary point in this municipality of waste dropping. We are directly collecting from home and we are dropping from compost. There is no secondary pinpoint to dropping this waste. And and then the morning 9 to 1:30 afternoon areas we are collecting the commercial areas.
You have got 45 slides and you are on 22nd now.
Yeah. I will go
please,
to very.
Please come to main point so that we should understand.
I will finish within 2 minutes, sir. Please. Within 2 minutes, I will close.
Yeah, sorry.
Sir, this is one of the this is one of the scheme which we are called as Clean Andhra Pradesh. We call this as CLAP. Next. This is our Chief Minister Sri Y.S. Jagannath Reddy Garu launched this program in October 2021. This is very close to this municipality to activate the solid waste process and is very relevant to my project. Like this main agenda is bin free, litter free and garbage free, and in the directly visual cleanness of the city, 100% source segregation, encouraging of home composting, 100% door-to-door garbage collection, and treating this waste as 100%. We majorly entirely IEC activities also we conducted, sir, like with involvement of a CSTF team and school students, and this picture shows what the municipality done this job to getting 100% collection. At the same time, we have distributed 3 colored bins, sir, that means green, red and wet waste, red color bins to public entire households. The entire as the same way 30 Sachivalayams is available in this municipality to closely monitoring And we are very painting to the each Sachivalayam to the contact numbers of municipal commissioner and the sanitary inspector, AEs, DEs, and the sanitation and the environmental secretary terms to the close, very close to the public. Indirectly, they are if suppose they the vehicle is late to picking the waste, indirectly they will call these numbers and immediately rectifying this issue. So we are involving schools, colleges, NGOs, market merchant associations, etc., to develop this waste. Next. At the same time, we are introducing the mic set in the vehicles to announce to the public the vehicle is available. Please drop your waste in these vehicles. This is one of the alarm to the public. This is the vehicle power in this municipality. Next. Transportation sheds. This is the new vehicles and we are shed to enter the garbage collection vehicles. Next. 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 At the same time, we are the Tadapatri is enter 100% of UGD connection and every household have their own toilet. There is no open defecation in this municipality. Next. This is a few public toilets which were placed in the surrounding areas in the municipality. Next. And this is the CSR funds of Ultratech Cements and Gadado Steels like and this is the working time of UGD and STPs, sewerage treatment plants. Next. Next. Which we are composting the this is the composting unit. We are segregating this waste in this municipality. Windrow composting also in the our own project. Vermi composting also established in this municipality. Okay. And earlier the garbage is dumped in the compost yard due to the handling of waste management. After implementation of SWM Tadapatri, 28 tons of wet waste garbage is treated and 10 tons of dry waste is recycling in the ULB only. This is next. This is the MOU with the Ultratech Cements. The entire our dry waste is handling the Ultratech Cements for the period years of 3 years. Entire the waste is carrying the Ultratech and they use this waste to the burnt of their kilns with 1200 degrees of centigrade. Next. This small pie chart about what the waste is produced in this municipality. And the vermi is using in the ULB that causes the entire very good beautification in this municipality road dividers also. Next. And the main, sir, our key learning point is which our directly we are saying that enter by our dry waste is handling by the Ultratech Cements and wet waste we are using windrow composting and vermi composting which and the output of these vermi we are giving a free of cost to the who are required farmers it's free of cost and the remaining vermi is using to the greenery in the ULB purpose and around 1300 households in this municipality are doing home composting and then also we are entered a MOU with the MRF centers which was already established in ULB, sir. This is my Tadapatri side of presentation, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good effort, sir. Can you tell us a few things? Just like whether you have 100% source segregation in your municipality?
Yes, sir. Exactly, sir. 100% we are segregating 100%.
Okay. And what about your SKOCH survection ranking?
Sir, recently we got one in my Andhra Pradesh, we got 5th place of sir, in municipalities, and 3rd place of municipalities and 5th place of entire state, and 117 rank of national wide with the population of 1 lakh category.
Okay, okay. And what about the recycling of materials? Do you extract some materials also through recycling?
Yeah, we are recycling, sir. Before this, we are going to enter the MOU with the permission of our honorable council, sir. And then we are going to MOU.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you. These were not there. I thought I should
Sir,
ask you.
you have mentioned so many activities under your project. Which activity you think is most innovative, which other states are not doing?
Actually, up to Corona, we have handling same nice problem, nice criteria, sir. After that Corona, during Corona and after Corona, the public also entered one wrong way, like using of plastic carry bags and dropping off their waste somewhere places in the municipality. Some little changes between before and this. Then we are after doing this, taking this exercise, we are now present in the from June, July onwards, we are strictly implementing and enforcing CSTF, means City Sanitation Task Force team, the plastic raids. Similar, regularly we are conducting plastic raids also. Then the municipality is doing good job, sir.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir.
Eminur Municipality. Hello, sir. Good afternoon. This is Lakshmana from Eminur Municipality, sir. Now I am I would like to introducing sanitation. Our topic is sanitation. Sir, audible, sir?
Yes,
sir,
you are audible.
So
Please
you are
go ahead.
audible. You have got 22 slides. You have to finish your presentation in
I will try, sir. I will
13 minutes.
Okay,
12
sir.
to 13 minutes.
Sanitation, sir. Sanitation is the more important than independence. You know, we know, sir, everything in our surrounding. Sanitation is a more important than independence. It's said by Mahatma Gandhi. Nowadays, the sanitation is a very important because of health, wealth. It is complete. It is depend upon a sanitation. When it is improving of the sanitation, automatically health and wealth also, economical, financial development also improve. So that's why I'm choosing Eminur Municipality sanitation topic. Thank you. Next. About Eminur Municipality. Eminur Municipality is the one of the first grade municipality in Rayalaseema region, which is located Kurnool district. It is formed in 1965. It is spread over area 14.5 square kilometers with population of the 94,956 as per the 2011 census. Eminur Municipality, it is divided into 34 election wards now. This is Eminur Municipality map, sir. This is completely dividing into 34 election wards along at the same time 55 micro packets. It is also divided into 26 secretariat areas, AP Grama Ward Sachwalayas. And also in that particularly in our municipality, public health department appointed 196 public health workers are appointed. And next, number of garbage collecting vehicles, autos, clap autos, 15, sir, 15. Number of garbage lifting compactors, 1 big compactor and 2 small. Totally 3 compactors are using garbage lifting. Number of garbage lifting tractors, 5 tractors are using. Number of tractor dozers, 1 dozer are using for that making of the very good fine atmosphere. Number of Hitachi dozers, 3. Next, sir. Next, our objectives. Our main objectives of the Eminur Municipality: 100% door-to-door collection, 100% source segregation with community participation, 100% desiltation of the drains, fourth one C&D waste, fifth one 100% ban of the single use of plastic, sixth one conducting of the IEC activities. First one, 100% door-to-door garbage collection. Every day, sir, we are totally starting the first duty in Eminur Municipality, that is the sanitation. In that part of sanitation, every day, 100% door-to-door garbage collection from that every households in Eminur Municipality through clap autos and public health workers. Waste collection from slum and residential areas, commercial areas, all those public areas also. We guide to public and sanitary workers to collect dry waste and wet waste and also hazardous waste. In this process, we totally, our government, AP government are following, distributing of the 3 bins. Next, sir. These pictures are very clearly showing of the door-to-door garbage collection, sir. In that particular 3 bins are totally giving of the clap autos are collecting dry and wet waste. This auto are totally dividing into 2 cabins and a dry and wet waste. The back side is also having hazardous waste box also having. Next, sir. So second one, awareness on the source segregations. Sir, nowadays the waste is very highly rapidly development. So that's why the waste is must and should minimization is there. So that's why in Eminur Municipality and also as per the government rules, we are following of the minimization process. that minimization process only the need of segregation. When it is the segregation, automatically the waste is completely segregated and dry and wet. When it is segregated, automatically the dispatching of the dump yards and also recycling units. And here the streamlining of the segregated waste from the source, secondary points, and from the secondary points to transfer station. Daily in Eminur municipality, 35 tons are developed, originated. In total wet waste 16 tons and a total dry waste 19 tons per day. So this is our sweeping classification, sir. Street classification, street cleaning frequency. In that frequency, here the totally types are commercial shops, market areas, minor streets, residential streets, highways, open spaces. Sir, daily twice we totally using of the sweeping, conducting, and also daily markets are daily sweeping, and main minor streets and residential areas where it is necessary of the highways, we using of the two methods are totally using a manual method and at the same time mechanical method. The mechanical method is sweeping machines also using, and where it is presence of the traffic areas. It is sweeping also. The early morning we started, sir. Early morning 5:30 to 5:32 we started. From that evening also we totally using sweeping, sir. Next, desiltation, sir. Ensuring of the cleaning of the open drains in Eminur municipality, having drains 14 kilometers major drains and 63 kilometers medium drains and 180 kilometers minor drains are having, sir. These drains are cleaning regularly with help of PH worker and also mechanized power dozers where it is need. When it is cleaning of the drains, within 24 hours, we very clearly lifting from that ward to dumping yard. Sir, before rainy season, we are conducting special sanitation drive where it is presence of the big drains. Very clearly, mud and debris and jungles are clearly, very clearly removed through the mechanization power, through the Hitachi. In this picture, very clearly giving, sir, jungles and mud and also debris also very clearly removing with help of Hitachi, and very clear, freely flowing of the water in rainy season, sir. Next. Sir, transportation, sir. When the collecting of the garbage from households, or next, it is completely sending into dumping yard, wet and dry waste. Sir, two types of transfer, two ways we totally transported, sir. Dry waste, it is sending into Gadivemala JSW cement factory, that is the dry waste, sir. Wet waste, it is sending into compost yard and also sending into nearby Adoni, sir. That is the methanization, biogas plant, sir. This secondary transport vehicle using for that garbage lifting, sir. It is 3 compactors are using, sir. 1 big compactor, 2 mini compactors are using for the transporting purpose, sir. Sir, here the garbage transport, sir. This one big compactor, it is useful to the transporting of the garbage. Here we are using of the online waste management GPS method, and also clap autos, sir. Clean Andhra Pradesh vehicles autos, sir. These are also using to the transporting vehicles. Here one of the big compactors, sir. It is collecting of the dry waste from our municipality. It is sending into Gadivemala JSW cement factory for that recycling purpose, sir. And here the wet waste, sir. This is the complete sending into Adoni municipality biogas plant, sir, for that making of the green manure and also biogas, sir. Green manure and biogas. This is the one of the pictures, sir. Dry and wet waste windrow method, sir. Windrow method using we are in our municipality. Next, here Mahindra biogas plant, sir. When I am collecting up the dry wet waste, it is sending into Adoni municipality, sir. From our municipality, wet waste approximately 6 tons per every day, sir. Every day it is origin. From this wet waste, it is gas generated. At the same time, green manure also development, sir, in that location of the Mahendra biogas plant. In this plant production, biogas 200 kg per month. Remaining waste, it is modified as a organic manure, sir. This organic manure also, it is used to the utilization of the Avdoni surrounding areas farmers, sir. The biogas are distributed to our municipality area. Some of the restaurants and hotels also used to as a energy. Next, C&D waste, sir, based upon a call demanded. C&D waste are collecting, and C&D waste are using for that closing of the pits, and C&D waste are using of the covering of the low lying areas. C&D waste are littering strictly prohibited, sir, where it is open spaces or vacant land. When it is having calls, automatically we sending up the vehicle and collecting of the C&D waste and refining of the where it is presence of the pits. Sir, anti-larval activities, sir. A part of sanitation, mosquito means it is the very biggest problem, sir. So that's why we totally daily, why we are involvement of the anti-larval activity. We used oil balls, sir, especially where it is presence of the stagnation of the water, where it is not free flowing water. That location we are using of the oil balls, sir. We are made oil balls and sending into dipping into where it is presence of the stagnation water. And also here the fogging also daily where it is necessary. We are fogging also done, sir. At the same time, spraying also present where it is development of the any kind of seasonal disease like that dengue and chikungunya and different types of any mosquito means diseases any are origin identified. That places we are totally using of the indoor spray. Pyrethranide it is using in around 50 households patients where it is malaria and dengue chikungunya positive cases. Malathion is fogging is used to outdoor places, and regularly we conducting of the fogging. Sir, ban of single-use plastic, sir. Ban of single-use plastic recently, as per that government order, we are strictly prohibited single-use plastic. Recently, 120 microns plastic also prevented, sir. In that highly public announcement and pamphlets and TV scrolls, social medias and different medias, we daily awareness to public and also so our surrounding areas. We completely encouraging of the preventing of the single-use plastic, sir. This is our one of the pictures, sir. The using of the preventing plastic advertisement, sir. Next, IEC activities, sir. The creating awareness of the generator, how to minimization of the waste and minimization of the waste generation and source segregation. How to source segregation, dry, wet, and hazardous waste, how to segregate it very clearly, awareness in the IEC activities among that citizens and social well, especially residential welfare associations, among with RPs and MEPMA groups and self-help groups. Reduce, reuse, recycle measurements also used in the municipality. Not litter waste on that roads and drives. Highly awareness campaigns are conducting 34 election wards, sir, and health impact due to the plastic uses. That kind of awareness also we awareing, sir, in our municipality areas, and encouraging of the home composting. This one, sir, this is my sanitation presentation. Sanitation is a more important than independency. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Very good presentation. What is your SKOCH Survection ranking of your municipality?
60, sir. 63, sorry, 63, sir. Zonal, sir. Zonal.
All India or in your state only?
South zone, sir.
60 out of entire country or for Andhra only?
South zone, sir, South zone.
South zone. Okay. And what do you see that with these efforts down the line for after 5 years, where you have targeted to reach?
Sir, after 5 years, I'm very happy to say that one, sir, especially biggest problem is that is the plastic ban, sir. This is the very highly task of the every citizen. We are facing very difficulties, sir, this one. So that's why we are trying our level best, our municipality, preventing of the plastic ban. Next further future must ensure everyone we are wearing biodegradable plastic and different types of alternatives also introducing, and sanitation also, even though Eminur municipality as last 2 years back from that, especially Gram Ward Sachivalaya, when it is coming door-to-door level, the segregation level, awareness level, and also the collecting level, transport level, it is very clearly, closely observation, sir. Even every ward level and secretary level, root level officers are appointed. That one are ward sanitation, environmental secretary, sir. They are doing very well, sir. Closely observing of the daily activities, sir.
Okay. Thank you. With more people cooperation, and I think you will be able to reach to a higher level in terms of such surveillance. Thank you, please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you giving a good opportunity, sir.
No questions, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sir, myself, Visrin Wasrao, Municipal Commissioner, Naidupeta, Tirupati District, Andhra Pradesh, sir. My sector, my presentation, my nomination is sanitation sector, sir. Evaluation presentation for SKOCH Award, sir. Activities implemented in Naidupeta Municipality for attaining sustainable goals as SWACH Survekshan 2022 toolkit and SWACH Survekshan 2023 toolkit, sir. Now, present toolkit is SWACH Survekshan 2023. As the parameters communicated by the service level benchmarks to be achieved by the ULBs communicated by the central government, sir. My contents, activities for attaining sustainable growth, bin-free city, garbage-free city, litter-free city is my target, sir. Door-to-door collection and source segregation, biomining, window composting, combustible waste and transportation, IEC activities on CLAP, future roadmap. These are the contents I am presenting today, sir. The activities attaining a sustainable growth, sir. Total sanitation from source segregation, 100% source segregation to 100% transportation and 100% treatment, complete disposal of solid waste and liquid waste generated in my municipality, sir. Door-to-door collection in our ULB, in our Naidupeta ULB, 100% door-to-door source segregation will be achieved already, sir. I am confident that in our ULB, 100% source segregation is practicing in our municipality, sir. And we are already achieving garbage-free city, litter-free city, and bin-free city, sir. In our ULB, Naidupeta municipality, there is no garbage, visible garbage in our municipal area, sir. And litter-free also, sir. And bin, there is no bin in our municipal area, sir. Total 50,000 population in my municipality, sir, and 28 square kilometers and 50,000 population, sir, my municipality category. Under such Survekshan category also, my municipality is in 25,000 to in total India, sir. Next slide. This is the our
Sir, your slides are not moving.
Now it was moving, sir.
No, I am able to see only the first slide. That's all. Yes, now it is moving. Please carry on.
This is the source segregation process from household, sir. total bins were distributed in Andhra Pradesh, sir, under CLAP program, under with the funds 15 finance commission funds, which is under tied funds, sir. Total 12,000 households were distributed trade bins, sir, for dry waste, for wet waste, for hazardous waste, sir. Total 12,000 roads were distributed, sir. This is a door-to-door collection by our sanitary workers, sir. This is the process, sir, for collection of process. This is the transportation, sir. Sir, the total garbage vehicles were monitored through CC cameras, sir. CC cameras are arranged at even dumping yard and MRF facility center. Total process was monitored through CC cameras, sir, in total ELBs in the Andhra Pradesh state, sir. This is Naidupet Municipality legacy waste treatment. Also, tenders were completed, sir. Per ton, 800 rupees tenders were completed. Work was started, sir. Total legacy waste was treated by the contractor, sir. And solid waste treatment, solid waste generated in our municipality, wet waste was treated as interim measure up to the establishment of MSWM plant. Vendors method was followed in our small ELB, sir, with our infrastructure, with our within our dumping yard. Total wet waste was generated, was treated through Windows compost method, sir, in the dumping yard. And legacy waste treated in dumping yard process was started by the contractor, sir. It was the fund support from the central government Swachh Bharat 2.0 fund support and the state government support, sir. Total end-to-end process from collection to solid waste process, total process was followed in our municipality, sir. And the IEC activities, non-recyclable and combustible waste was transported to the waste to energy plant at Guntur, sir. Waste to energy Jindal waste to energy plant at Guntur. Total generated solid waste, non-recyclable solid waste was transported to Jindal plant, and a recyclable was disposed of to the vendors, sir. Total end-to-end process was going on in our municipality, sir. IEC activities, sir. Street IET activities is the special in our municipality, sir. We are containing a simple street meeting, sir, with the support with the commissioner, sir, with my support. Total sanitary secretaries and stakeholders and the citizens engagement. Complete citizen participation is going on in our municipality, sir. A street meeting, sir. 50 to 60 members street meeting, sir. We are conducting. And SCP, single-use plastic was banned completely in our ELB, sir. IEC activities, rallies conducted, number of rallies conducted, sir. And Swachh Sarvekshan 2022 rank, sir. Our ELB, service level progress 3000 marks, certification 2050, citizen wise 2250, sir. Total 7500 marks. We are achieving 60 rank out of 364 ELBs, which is 25,000 to 50,000 category, sir. Naidupet Municipality straight ranking in my category is the 4th rank, sir, out of 41, 4th rank. Now we are trying to achieve under 2000 Swachh Sarvekshan 2023 league. We are targeting a first rank in my sector, sir, which is 25,000 to 50,000 population municipality, sir. I confident that I will definitely achieve for 2020 to 23 league contest, sir. I am the main contender, sir. I am the main contender out of 326 ELBs. I am confident that I will achieve first ranking by practicing 100% source segregation to end-to-end process, which is solid waste generated in my municipality. Total treatment, total liquid waste treatment, we are planning, sir. Our roadmap is, what is roadmap? This is our roadmap, sir. Future roadmap for attaining sustainable goals as per Swachh Sarvekshan 2022 toolkit and 2022 toolkit. Small changes in the toolkit, sir, which are communicated by the central government. End-to-end process being established for solid waste and liquid waste management with the state and central government funds under Swachh Bharat 2.0 and 15th Finance Commission grants, all other grants from central government also, sir. Tenders were invited and work orders were issued for establishment of integrated solid waste plant ISWM for solid waste treatment. Pre-constructed treatment plant also established and tenders were completed, going to be established, sir, in near 6 months, sir. Sewerage treatment plants, STP for liquid waste treatment, contract was finalized, sir. HR Square LLP Vijayawada, sir. In the near future, the solid and the liquid waste generated from the municipal areas in Naidupeta municipality will be treated as per the directions of the Honorable NGT and solid waste rules 2016, sir. As an interim measure, wet waste is treated by windrows compost process and the liquid waste is being treated by bioremediation process or some other process in our municipal area, sir. At present, my municipality is trying to achieve total toolkit communicated by the Swachh Sarvekshan 2023. This is my presentation, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. You have a good, very respectable position in such Sarvekshan ranking. In
Yes,
your
sir.
presentation, you have mentioned about waste to energy plant.
Yes, sir.
What is exactly is that, whether you are burning and then releasing energy, or is it generating methane like gases for producing energy? What is exactly is that?
Waste to energy, sir. Waste to energy process, sir. At Guntur, sir, current production, sir. Waste to energy. Jindal plant is there, sir. All ELBs, non-recyclables should be transported to that waste energy plant, sir.
But what is that? How they produce energy? By burning or
By incineration, sir. By
producing
incineration.
gases?
By incineration, sir. By incineration.
Okay.
By
Incineration.
incineration.
Thank you, please. Good.
No specific questions, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Sir, basically we have made a presentation regarding this bakery growth center, sir. And this is a Hiran's outlet as well. This is concerned with women SHG members of our district. And am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
Yes, sir. Basically, sir, we have taken it as a holistic approach. We have taken a holistic approach. Like in our district, we have got 27 Nyay Panchayats. So in different Nyay Panchayats, in every Nyay Panchayat, 27 Nyay Panchayat, we have identified some activities which women are comfortable with, and they have got the necessary resources and inputs for those 27 Nyay Panchayats. So this is a general map of the district, and different Nyay Panchayats are demonstrated over here. So here, sir, in Rudrapur Nyay Panchayat, we have got a Nyay Panchayat by the name of Bigwala, where we have established this bakery growth unit. Sir, we have been establishing other units in different Nyay Panchayats according to the strength of those women over there. Like, sir, in Rudrapur, sir, this Bigwala Nyay Panchayat, we have identified this bakery activity, and we tried to converse the schemes of different departments in this, sir. So from NRLM as well as from MSME Growth Center scheme, from District Industries Department as well as from Manrega, we have tried to converse different schemes and tried to provide livelihood to these women. Sir, we have done it as I have already mentioned, sir. We have identified different activities in different Nyay Panchayats. For this particular Nyay Panchayat, we have identified activity of bakery products, and we are trying to establish different Nyay Panchayats as growth centers of different products, sir. So basically, sir, what prompted us to do this is that as we all of us know that women in India contribute significantly to the country's economy through formal and informal means, but the contribution of women is estimated around 17% only, and in the organized sector to the to India's GDP. And the rest of the work, the women have been trying, women have been doing work since long, but that has not been recognized, sir. Additionally, also, sir, women's participation in the labor force is declining, and it shows that only 27% of the women are part of the formal labor force in 2020. And this is a grave concern because it shows a false picture, sir. Because almost every woman do some sort of productive work, and we have not been able to monetize it properly, and we have not been able to give them their due in monetary terms. So, sir, to address those challenges and increasing women's participation, and as our Honorable Prime Minister has promised, and he has guided us, India to become a 5 trillion economy, if we have been able to provide women ample economic opportunities to earn money, so we can become a 5 trillion economy easily. So the basic idea behind starting this cluster development plan was to make India a 5 trillion economy, as well as to give women the participation and to empower them in the society as well, sir. And for this, sir, the basic framework what we have used is this community-based institutional framework of NRLM, where we organize women into self-help groups, and after that, we try to build their capacity through different training programs. And after that, sir, those SHGs are aggregated into VOs and later on into a cluster level federation. So what we have done here in Bamsing Nagar is that as we have identified 27 Nyay Panchayats, we have made 27 cluster level federations. And for this particular cluster, we have identified this activity, primary activity, as bakery growth center, sir. This is the CLF structure, sir, of this particular cluster. This is this goes by the name of, sir, Nari Shakti Cluster Level Federation, and we have got 8 village level organizations in this CLF structure, and almost 63, sir, SHGs. Like, sir, 63 SHGs, it means almost 600 women are associated with this particular cluster. And we have already given through Community Investment Fund of NRLM almost 55 lakh rupees to NRLM. And the savings of all SHGs has now it has come to 15.12 lakhs. And we have done some credit financing through banks, through which they have got another 41.50 lakh rupees. So we have for their infrastructural part, for capital expenditure, we have provided money through MSME Growth Center scheme, as well as from a state level scheme called Mukhyamantri Growth Center scheme. And for the recurring expenditure, we have provided them Community Investment Fund, as well as we have financed them through banks as well, sir. Sir, as far as this particular cluster and this bakery growth center is concerned, in October 2020, during the heydays of, sir, those that COVID-19 epidemic, we have started this cluster, and women were trained through, sir, RCT. This is an organization between Bank of Baroda and state government and central government. Women were trained through RCT for making different various bakery products, and as, sir, women were new to some enterprising something, so we have tried to help them through government channels, sir. And for that, sir, we have identified an opportunity that the children aged between 3 and 6 through THR, take home ration, we entered into an MOU between this Nari Shakti Cluster Level Federation and ICDS, and provided them to provide biscuits to these children through ICDS scheme. So the first order that the bakery unit received was from ICDS, and they prepared 11,000 biscuits made of finger millet, sir. We have taken into consideration the nutritional requirement of the children as well, and tried to provide them finger millet and ragi, and all these raw material was used in making these biscuits, sir. And on meeting, sir, the quality standards of the ICDS and completing the order on the time, the bakery unit at present is getting almost orders of 50,000 multigrain biscuits per month. It has been operational for 2 years, and it has been making nutritional biscuits for ICDS and normal biscuits and other bakery products for open market as well, sir. Other government departments were also encouraged, sir, to use bakery products in their official programs, meetings, etc. And the biscuits were supplied through government-run canteens as well, sir. Sir, as far as replicability and scalability is concerned, sir, we have already established 3 new centers over here, sir. The turnover of this particular unit till now is, sir, 1.5 crore rupees, and with a profit margin of 15.12 lakh to the Nari Shakti cluster, sir. This is the profit margin in pure economic terms, sir, and they are getting the wages as well from this Nari Shakti Cluster Federation as well, sir. And sir, we have set a target to scale and touch a turnover of at least 2.5 crore in the financial year. And at this particular time, 35 women are directly employed with the unit, who are getting almost 8,000 rupees per month as salary as well, sir. And sir, we have got another new program associated with our NRLM in Uttarakhand, which is called Rural Enterprise Acceleration Program, and we have been emphasizing to utilize their services, their professional services as well, to market the products, sir. Now, sir, as I have said, sir, after the success of this this particular cluster, sir, and 3 more clusters have taken interest, and now 3 more bakery product manufacturing units are established in the district, and all the units are running successfully and profitably. And sir, basically, what I'm trying to say over here is that our role is basically of a facilitator only in this particular project, and this is more like a celebration of the women entrepreneurship and the enthusiasm shown by those women, sir. They have made these sort of packing as well, and we have been, as is being seen, sir, over here, as in this particular slide, and they have been sending it to corporates as gift as well. Corporates are also using it as Diwali gifts and New Year gifts as well, sir. So basically, sir, this is a photograph of distribution of ragi biscuits, sir, in an Anganwadi Kendra. And the packing and all these designing and all these things, we facilitate the women, and most of the work is done by the women only, sir. And this enthusiasm, sir, I am very glad to inform my peers over here and the jury members also that this effort of these women and District Udham Singh Nagar was appreciated and acknowledged by Honorable Prime Minister, sir, as well. And Honorable Prime Minister has chosen our Nari Shakti Cluster Federation from a lot of SHGs, and he has directly interacted with the women, and this enthusiasm has the enthusiasm shown by Honorable Prime Minister has made this venture more successful, sir. Thank you, sir.
Joshi sir, very impressive project you have taken, and
Yes, sir.
very good presentation also. I just want to know how much the income of these self-help group women have gone up, number 1. Number 2, if these biscuits are available online also?
Yes, sir. Sir, now, sir, we have entered into an agreement with megastore.com. There is a particular website and we have entered into an MOU with that megastore.com, and they have been onboarding our products, products of this particular cluster as well as different clusters as well, sir. If you go to the site, sir, megastore.com, and if you just type Khatima or Udham Singh Nagar or anything, then you can see our products being onboarded over there, sir. And as far as, sir, the income of these women is concerned, sir, initially when we started this particular project, sir, the women were earning nothing, they were not able to venture out of their homes, and they were not able to do anything, sir. And at present, the women associated with this particular cluster, because we have got a rotation policy, and for 3 months we give them the employment over there in this particular cluster, and we provide them 8,000 to 10,000 rupees per month. So all this is being managed by the cluster federation only, sir. And now we have got this cluster federation registered with cooperative societies as a cooperative federation as well, sir. So they have been getting a different sort of promotion and facilitation from our sides.
Thank you, please. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
Joseph.
you. Thank you.
Sir, jobs provided to the women is not on regular basis?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, we have got almost 600 women over there. So what we are trying to do is that we are in the process of establishing new units as well, sir. After the success of this particular unit, 3 more units have been established over here, and we are trying to aggregate all the produce of all 4 units, and after that we are trying to market in the local market as well, sir. So this is the process, and almost 200 women are getting employment right now. And for the rest of the women, the profit is shared between each and every woman, sir.
And what about marketing of the products?
Some marketing of the products, sir, as I have said, sir, we have got the products onboarded as well, and through online sites also we are trying to promote it, sir. And we have entered into an agreement with the local stores as well, where our products are displayed, and we are in the process of, sir, right now the quantity which we are producing is such that it is being consumed in local market only. So there is not a problem, sir, as such. And we are trying to scale it up, and after that, sir, we will try another means, other platforms as well.
Okay, good enough. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Can I start, sir?
Yes, sir.
Swachh Namaskar. Good evening, everybody, panelists and jury members. We would like to extend our warm season's greetings from Kamareddy Municipality of Telangana. We have applied for this award nomination. We are a semi-finalist in water harvesting also in 2020 in SKOCH Awards. And we are trying for this award again for solid waste management information systems. I will just take you quickly through why we have designed this information system and what is the speciality, so that why we deserve this award is the question I would like to answer by giving you a small tabular column and a comparison of what's happening in the waste management issues. Why did we first design this solid waste information management system? Because the challenges we have identified, because we've been working with Swachh Bharat mission for such a long time, especially the Swachh Sarvekshans have been going on for quite some time. We have also improved our ratings because of the challenges we have faced and we have solved. First thing is non-availability of authentic data. So people are giving a lot of data, which is different on paper, and the reality on the field is quite different, which is something that we have seen across the board in most parts of the country. We also have no proper real-time data collection facility as it is being generated on the field. The third challenge is decision-making is most of the time not valid because of non-availability of real-time data and authentic data, as well as delay also due to inability to take the decisions due to not having a proper decision support system. The fourth one is complaint redressal of the service. Whoever is availing the service, the challenges they are facing, the queries that they are raising and the complaints they are raising are not resolved within the timelines set by our benchmarks. And the final challenge we have seen, I mean, there may be many challenges, but we have identified these top 5 challenges. The 5th one is, of course, the outreach activities, especially many of the intangible activities such as capacity building, behavior change communication activities are not properly, recorded. And what is the effect of those time spent on those activities? How much of the training is helpful for the workers, the field level functionaries, as well as how the community also is responding to all the mass and online outreach that we are doing for IEC and behavior change communication. So looking at these challenges, we have designed this system called SWIMS. And the highlight of this system is looking at the challenges and overcoming those specific issues is an integrated web app, which is easily accessible by mobile phone by all the functionaries, right from the commissioner, the councillors, the council, the chairpersons, as well as the last level supervisor, as well as the workers. And the dashboard is made available for all the decision-making authorities. So anybody who has access on their mobile phone for this web app can check what's happening on the field and take immediate action, because it covers all the processes and all the solid waste management value chain activities. And we have a dedicated team. Apart from the regular functionaries, we have a dedicated third-party outsourced team, which is recording data. That is why we emphasize that the data has to be authentic. These third-party are hired by the municipality as a consulting firm, and they do not report to the authorities directly. Their job is to ensure that all the activities are happening. And as they are happening, they will collect the data, they will take the photographs and upload it. So you might find that sometimes when evaluators come for such surveillance, this exercise happens once in a year. But here in Kamareddy, it happens 365 days. And all these photographs, videographs, and all this data is being shared with the council. So even a ward councillor, whatever problems they have in their ward council, they can look at, they can access the WhatsApp, data and immediately give the directions for whatever challenge, whether it is a vehicle not coming or collection not happening and so on and so forth. So that is why this dedicated team, is working around the clock and all 365 days. So this third-party workforce has a mobile app which is connected to this dashboard, and they upload data in real time. They help in monitoring and controlling the on-field activities. So what we can measure every day, we can benchmark and we can improve this. So including whatever training is happening and including the IEC activities that they are doing, those hours and those pictures are also recorded, including the garbage, vulnerable points, everything is recorded on a daily basis. So what are the outcomes? In short, if you look at some of the outcomes, we can say the micro level real-time authentic data collection at every ward level is happening throughout the city. The scope for continuous improvement and benchmarking for service delivery is happening. It's a non-stop activity. So at any point of time, you can check what is the desired result that we look for and what are the gaps we are able to identify on a daily basis. So this is enhanced real-time decision support system that is available to all the decision makers. Real-time reporting for compliance as well as for complaint redressal. So we know that whether some complaint that has been raised in some part of the municipality in one of the wards or even in a micro pocket in a ward, has proper action been taken or not is also recorded here. So this empowers. What happens is when people are able to see that a quick decision is taken and their problems are resolved, it automatically gives us an opportunity for the community to cooperate with the health workers. So this app and the third-party team works as a facilitation and as a bridge between the service providers, the public health workers at the field level, as well as the community who is generating the waste. So these two main stakeholders are very wonderfully integrated with the help of this app and the real-time data so that better service can be deployed. Now, before going to the other slides, I would request my colleague who has designed this SWIMS to actually take you through the web app itself instead of showing an image of the presentation. You can actually see the live dashboard itself. So kindly give me a second. I will transfer from the PPT to the live web app. So my colleague Siva is a project management expert. He will explain how he has designed the app and how this real-time captioning is happening.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. So as Sir was talking about the need for having a solid waste management system or the information management system for every municipality, we have designed a specific application basing on the activities that are carried out by Kamareddy Municipality. If you look at the dashboard here, whoever wants to see the real-time data, they can actually see this data in a snapshot. Right from the door-to-door collection, transportation, dry waste collection, dry waste processing, wet waste collection, wet waste processing, they could actually quickly take decisions pertaining to any of these indicators. If you look at the first one, the door-to-door collection, we are able to generate data pertaining to per capita waste generation. Because if you look at the benchmark figures for per capita waste generation in India, possibly around 250 grams or something. But this is the real data we are generating in Kamareddy Municipality, which is coming to 86 grams only. So this is what we are able to present to the nation in terms of waste statistics, because this data is actually the validated and authenticated data, because we are collecting waste data in pertaining to every activity. Then and there itself, we are able to generate the right figures pertaining to solid waste management. And also, if you look at the percentage of segregation also, we have achieved 82% segregation in Kamareddy Municipality, because we are not just giving ballpark figures or, without any statistics. We are not giving such numbers. We are actually generating these numbers in a much more authenticated and validated way. So if you look at the dry waste collection also, how much is being collected, how much is received at the processing center, and what is the efficiency. So everything is actually beautifully maintained here. And also recovery is also happening, but we are not updating the data because there are third-party vendors for recovery here. So if you look at the CBIEBC, this is where actually we want to focus more upon, because we are doing so many IEC and capacity building activities. We are actually keeping records of those activities in just photographs. But we have developed a system where the coordinators, whoever is working on this solid waste management, they can directly take pictures and upload it into the web application. So if you look at the capacity building activities in Kamareddy Municipality, so far we have spent 2,73,501 minutes. So let me just quickly take you through how we are able to generate this data. So every day, every coordinator is required to update the data on a daily basis. And then and there, actually, when the activity is going on the field, they are supposed to update the data. So this is what we are going to get. So nothing happened in this ward today. If you look at the date today, February 2nd, nothing happened. So if you look at this, 1 minute, sir. So 58 minutes have been spent on IEC and BCC, and also we are capturing the map location where exactly the activity took place, and also.
Yeah, they can see the photo.
Yeah. And if you look at the GVPs, so garbage vulnerable points are the points where you see, heaps of garbage lying on the grounds. So we are also tracking those points in our city. And what we are doing is, if we identify any such places, we are flagging them as red. And once we do some work there, once we clean up the entire space, we are converting the status into green. So for those things also, we are keeping track of those things. So if you look at the complaint redressal, the sir was talking about the complaint redressal system also. So wherever anything happens at the time of collection or at the time of transporting the waste, and not just pertaining to solid waste management, anything related to municipal services. So this application is not just for, especially this complaint redressal is not just for solid waste management activities. If civilians, if they have any trouble or any issues pertaining to municipal services, they can actually go to the coordinator and actually raise their concern. So immediately that issue will be flagged here, and whoever is the team leader or the supervisor will get a message, and immediately that will be taken care of, sir. So this is how actually we are using this application for other purposes other than solid waste management activities also. So this is how we are actually maintaining the authentic data pertaining to solid waste management for the entire Kamareddy Municipality.
For the last how many?
Yes, for the past 18 months, we have been doing this, sir. And thank you so much for giving this opportunity. And if you have any questions, you can say.
Mr. Siva, this 86 gram of per capita waste generation over the last
Average of
18 months you have been saying, yes, you say,
Yes.
how it varies? What is the variability on this parameter?
Video collection statistics.
So that is the average of 18 months. Firstly, that is the average of 18 months. And another important thing here is,
What is the high and what is the low?
sir, it is actually, you're asking about the range, the minimum and the maximum.
Yeah,
It is actually ranging between 80 grams to 144 grams. We have seen 144 grams one day. That's the highest. And those high numbers are during festive seasons, or especially during Diwali or Sankranti or Vijayadashmi, Ganesh Puja. On average, during normal days and all, we are actually getting less than 100 grams.
Okay. Because when I tell you my personal experience also, we are also contributing to the door-to-door collection system in our city. But when we give the garbage in the morning, the dustbin is full. So I don't think it is unconvincing that only 86 grams is generated.
There is another logic to this, sir. There is another reason to it, because 17 watts out of 50 watts are practicing home composting.
Oh, I see. That is the catch. Okay.
Yes.
Then
So
it is
we want to reduce the waste, sir, because we have.
Sure.
Yeah.
Ideally, that should be. Yes. That is why now it is convincing. Now you have a credibility to the data. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, please. Thank you.
Sir, do you have any statistics regarding conversion of waste into energy?
Sir, presently in Telangana, if you look at Telangana, only 1 or 2 have been operationalized. That too in Hyderabad. Since Kamareddy is a grade 1 municipality, which is 100 kilometers away from Hyderabad, so far we haven't given any kind of contracts to waste to energy. But I would say the calorific value of the waste that is generated in India is actually not the optimum for running waste to energy, and you have to use some kind of co-fuel to make it run.
That is correct, but if you segregate your waste correctly, as Europe is already doing it,
yes,
so you can have some useful value of waste.
But that is a policy level decision. So being a municipality, we can suggest the DM to.
No, I just wanted to, since you have developed a very good app, and it seems to be very technical.
Yes.
So that's why I asked you. Thank you.
And another thing is that, another thing I just want to mention here is we are not just collecting wet and dry. We are also collecting mixed waste. That is how actually we are able to calculate the segregation percentage.
Okay, good enough, because the deep we go, the more granular level data we can collect. And
that's what my colleague is also saying. We have the data pertaining to district level also.
Yeah, it gives us a better understanding how to handle the situation in longer run.
Not only for this.
Yeah. And another about this application is this is not just for Kamareddy municipality. We have designed this application in such a way that you can take this application and implement it in any municipality. You can customize it.
Right. Good enough. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
This project is our attempt to transition into transparent governance. Our government has been trying to use e-governance, to use digital platform to make life of our citizens simpler. This is our one attempt to take the governance to the next level. To start, I would like to give a brief about Etapalli. Etapalli is a taluka within district of Gadchiroli in Maharashtra. It is classified as aspirational district by Niti Aayog. Predominantly, the taluka is populated by various tribes, some of them being Gondi and Madia. Because majority of the population belongs to tribal class, issuance of caste certificate and distribution of benefits become very important task of the Etapalli office. So we started this project in order to support state government and to curb forgeries of related to caste certificates. Wherever there are caste certificates, there are forgeries, and wherever there are forgeries, people will try to take advantage and try to get benefits which really do not belong to them. Our one aim was to curb these forgeries and make governance easier for the bodies ensuring that. Another aim for this project was decentralization. Aligned with decentralization, right now with e-governance, most of the data is stored in state government's central repository, and that becomes a centralized location. With this, we can try to attempt to decentralize it. And this is also deplatformation resistant. Further, this where in the age where public paper records are based on human trust, they are susceptible to certain biases and manipulations. We also wanted to address that issue. Further, we also wanted to transition from the fiat information. That is, it is true because an officer said so. From this approach to it is true because it is code driven. It is code is saying that is why it is true. That was our basic aim. So why blockchain? Why did we think about blockchain for issuing caste certificate? Blockchains, for example, like Ethereum or Polygon, are open state databases that can be read or audited by anyone. Because of this property of these blockchains, they form a perfect alternative to store citizen data. Anyone can access it, anyone can see the data, and it's secure. No one can tamper the data. That is the major reason why blockchain would work in maintaining citizenship records. So this was our inspiration for using Web 3.0 in distribution of caste certificates in Etapalli. Before we move on, let's consider one case scenario. Imagine that you are a government official who is responsible for distributing benefits, or you are from an education institute who wants to give admission to certain students. You have got a certificate and you have a doubt if this certificate is authentic or not. What do you do in such cases? In such cases, the option currently you have is you go to the caste verification committee and ask them if this certificate is valid or not. They will take 3 months, and after 3 months, they will respond with your answer. That is first alternative. Or second alternative is you reach out to the person who issued that certificate. Again, that is not really that reliable. So is it wise to wait for 3 months just to get a verification? So that was the real problem we wanted to address, and our project does just that one thing. So what we do is we cryptographically take elements from a certificate. Currently, the state government of Maharashtra uses Maha online portal to issue these certificates. These certificates are usually digitally signed by the SDM officer, and after that they are distributed to the holder of that certificate. What we do is we take that certificate and we generate a QR code. We will go into depth of how exactly these things are done, and a QR code is pasted on that code. Now let's come back to the education officer or government officer who was in question if this certificate is valid or not. With this QR code, with this blockchain certificate, all he has to do is scan the QR code, and the QR code will take to the district website, and it will flash the data if this is a valid certificate or not. It's that simple with this solution. So how this is done is we use 2 elements over here. First one is issuance DApp. A DApp is a decentralized application. So if I have to show you an image, so this is how the current certificate looks like. You see certain red highlights over here. These red highlights are elements which we have picked up from this certificate. After picking up these certificates, our decentralized app, that is DApp issuance, the issuance part of it, it will hash each of this data point. By hashing is something wherein, say if a name is written, say for example, my name is Anish, and the hash will be converted into 64-digit alphanumeric. We will do this for each and every element of this certificate. So the fields generally include name of that person, caste of that person, tribe of that person, where it was issued, what date it was issued, and who it was issued by. We assign code to each of this element, and then we combine all those codes and assign one single code to that entire certificate. After that, after this process, this data goes into blockchain in a coded, encrypted manner. Because it's coded, it's encrypted. There are no privacy issues. What we are sending is the code to that blockchain, and that blockchain records that data. After the point when, if anyone wants to issue the certificate, anyone wants to, sorry, not issue, wants to verify if this is authentic certificate or not. On the right side, if you see, that person will just have to scan this code, and then that person will be directed to the verification D app. That verification D app is going to read that code of this QR code, and it will cross-check it with the blockchain. After cross-checking it, it will return certain results, and those results will tell if this certificate is valid or not. So these are the two elements of our project, that is the D app issuance and the D app verifier app. So what these app, as I said, is it reads entries, it progressively hashes the data, and after hashing, it stores into the app. So this is how the entire system looks like. So on the left extreme side, you can see this is the app which will be used. There's a box over here that will scan the QR code. And after scanning, you will see on the right side, that is the certificate. After scanning, this is the result that the verifier will get to see if the certificate is valid or not. Now, say if someone tries to tamper with this data, someone tampers with this the certificate, it takes PDF, edits their name, and the QR is the same. The verifier will scan the QR, and the results will be this. Say example, this person is Bajirao, and I have added my name onto that PDF. After verification, the data will not match. It will be clearly evident that this certificate has been tampered. Another use case is, say, for example, there is some editing to this certificate that is required. In that case, there will be additional certificate issued, and the old certificate will be declassified, or that will be taken out. And that is how we ensure editing also is covered through this application. So this is how usually the entire process works. So step one would be the caste certificate PDF, then a digital fingerprint that will be taken. That is the hashing part I was talking about. And after hashing, a barcode will be presented. And after that, person will own that barcode certificate. And then if someone has to verify, that person will just have to scan it. So what impact have we had with this project? We have issued around 65,000 blockchain-based certificates from June 2020 to December 2022. In area of population of around 1 lakh people, we have issued 65,000 certificates. So with this, we are targeting beneficiary. So beneficiaries who are responsible to get certain benefits. This is ensuring that right person is getting the right benefits. We have also witnessed that around 25% reduction in third-party verification offline requests we have had those. So the requests have reduced by 25% after the adoption of this project. And based on our project, this model is also being implemented in Dhumka district of Jharkhand, and the Chhattisgarh state government is also trying to implement the same model. So another proposed extension, what we think, how we can take this further, is that by issuing the KYC details. So right now we already have a blockchain database. What we would do is take 3 steps. First is the KYC details. Say during any census of a village or at taluka level, people will go and they will collect all that data. After collecting all that data, that data will be ensured by district officials if it's authentic. After that ensuring, it will be again added to a blockchain, and after it is added to blockchain, these two blockchains will be linked together. After these two blockchains are linked together, what benefit this will have is, say if I'm a person from a family who is going to have certain benefits, my son, he is also going to have certain benefits. Now that son will also have to separately apply for this caste certificate. With this proposed extension, that person will just have to click once on the website, and that person will get certificate. That person need not visit any office or anything. That person will get a certificate because his father's data and his data is already linked into database, and that is how easy life will become for all the citizens of the taluka. So how this will work is district designated agency makes household census and captures family-wise citizen KYC details using mobile application. Taluka level authorities will approve the incoming data using a web interface. After that, post approval from taluka officers, a blockchain based ID card will be issued and a unique ID will be created in blockchain. Citizen will get its data. That is the first step. After that, citizen makes his caste certificate application. Now, because all these data is linked, it becomes very easier for his next generation to apply for those certificates, as you can see in the steps highlighted over here. And further, if there are any other additions or any other certificates to be issued to family members, as I said earlier, that person will just have to click on the government website and the officers will just authenticate it, and that person will get his or her caste certificate. So our project, we were able to gather we were able to put Gadchiroli and Etapalli on global scale. Media from US and China and India were able to capture our work. We had certain articles published about this project in ANU, Money Control, Times India, Outlook, and other such media places. So to end this presentation, I will leave you with a quote. Source of truth for citizen records will no longer be dusty files racked in government offices or administrator governed. Instead, it will be undeniable, cryptographically verifiable data proofs stored on chain. That's all. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Anish. In fact, these are the technologies of the future, and they are bound to be implemented eventually in all such records. Particularly, you have seen and that a lot of bogus CBSE mark sheets and state board mark sheets and all such things are used in getting jobs, and that is discovered after a period of 20 years or so sometimes. So these are definitely the future technology must be implemented. I am very happy that you have implemented it in a short time. 65,000 is not a small number, that too in 4 or 5 months. It is an excellent work, but it needs to be replicated to other sectors also, where there is a possibility of data vulnerability. Okay. This is very much, I think these are the technologies of the future. Yesterday also we were having a presentation on blockchain in urban development. So that is also there, but these are definitely bound to be succeed. Excellent work. You have in fact simplified this explanation of blockchain in very simple term. I was not knowing it fully, but thank you very much for educating us. Thank you.
Mr. Anish, it's a simple programming. You are handling the database using a simple program. So what is so unique about it? I don't see any uniqueness in this. Even the banking system is using this type of programming. So what is so special about it?
The special thing over here is banking systems are using these, but banking systems are not, as much as I understand, banking systems are not opening that data to the entire world. With this technology, this data is open to the entire world, and this data is just open on in terms of what the name and what the caste of that person is. What is unique is it was how difficult it was to implement this in a place like Etapalli, where internet is very difficult to get by. We only have BSNL over here. We tried to implement it. So firstly, the implementation part was difficult, and the unique part is that no one has done this for caste certificates, and this was the first ever
Okay,
in-
no, that is correct. That is correct because nowadays banking system, I can log into the net banking to my account. I can have a database of my saving bank account, FDs, or whatever investment I have made. So those very complex reports I can generate using these things. You have simply created one certificate and that's all. I don't think it is so complex thing or unique thing. Only thing, one programmer is sitting there and he has just made the things so that nobody can forge it, and you have created one.
the impact which this is going to create. Yes, it's a simple program, but implementing it was not easy. Why it was complex is what we have done is we have done based on existing system. We could not tamper or we could not alter any of the existing systems. We had to work with what the current Maharashtra government is doing. We have to do a work around it. So that
Okay.
is what is unique about it, because it's a workaround. It's right now it's not integrated with exactly with the Maharashtra this thing. We are just doing it on the PDF, but in future it will definitely be integrated as and when we take it further. Another thing that I would like to add about the uniqueness of this is that the time it takes for people to verify these certificates. There's no mechanism right now that is going to help. This is for sure going to help people to verify these certificates. The solution might be very simple, or it might sound very simple, but the impact it's going to have on the world or on the government officials or the third parties, that itself is going to be immense.
For verification, I think your officer has to go to the house of the beneficiary to verify whether he exists or not. So,
Yes, and that will take 3 months. As much as I understand, it usually takes 3 months for that committee for that verification. Now that
so,
officer need not go to each and every household.
so how he does it?
So the current situation or in
Right.
with our project.
With your project, how the officer is verifying that the person A is residing at such and such place and he's having that caste.
So after issuance, he just has to use his cell phone and scan the QR. That's how you will get. That's how
No,
simple
that
it
is
is.
that is the
After
certificate is
issuance.
authentic. Certificate is authentic. So for that, somebody has to first go to and verify that person exists and is having a certain caste. So for that, somebody has to go to the house, and I
Yes,
don't think
for that.
Why 3 months are taking place in your state
So
nowadays?
it is the
In three,
verification. Yeah, it is the
no,
verification process that is taking that long.
no. Verification. This means your state is officers are taking too much time. You come to Delhi and just see certificates are being issued in like death certificate is issued the moment the person is discharged from somebody dies and he is going out of the hospital, and very next day we get an SMS alert that death certificate has been issued. So these type of things are already existing in our India. So I think maybe thank you very much for uh, your presentation.
Yes. Under Smart City Mission, various projects are being taken up in the Tirupur City Municipal Corporation. One of the river Noyel is running middle of the city. So the riverfront development has been allotted for the ABD area. That means the old municipal area. So either side of the Noyel River is a small river in western Tamil Nadu and a tributary to the Kaveri River. It rises from the Vellingiri Hills in the Western Ghats in Tamil Nadu, very close to Kerala border. It flows through many villages and the cities of Coimbatore, Tirupur, finally draining into the River Kaveri at Noyal, a village in Karur district named after the river itself. With the growing industrialization and urbanization, textile industries, effluents lead to pollution of surface water sources. Groundwater and soils are ultimately affect the livelihood of poor. Naturally functioning rivers and floodplains provide benefits to society, including flood regulation, freshwater supply, tourism or recreation, water purification, carbon storage, and improved human health. Many of these benefits, along with biodiversity and habitat, are compromised if rivers are modified. Uniqueness of the nomination. River restoration project encourage local communities to engage in their local environment, raising awareness of environmental issues to ensure local communities benefit as much as possible from river restoration projects. It is important to involve all interested organizations and individuals from the outset. Waterfront refers to the broad interface between land and water, such as riverbank or lakeside. It is a special type of land use and must be fully exploited in planning and designing of human settlements. During the execution of the riverfront development project, some lot of problems are arised, and it is being solved. The project is getting closer. Problem statement for river pollution arising out of release of untreated sewage directly into the river. Entering water into the low-lying area during the flooding leads to unsafely conditions to residences. Unplanned slum-like habitations resulting in issues like lack of safe drinking water, sanitation, and area is prone to activities of antisocial element. In 12 locations along the Noyal River under the riverfront project area, almost 700 households have been residing in unauthorized encroachments along the flood-prone water course areas. This was hindering the implementation of the riverfront development project. The challenges faced was in two fronts: convincing the afflicted families to relocate the sustainable housing project, and on the second front, to arrange the finance required to facilitate the rehabilitation. Project, the following are the components covered under the riverfront development. It is being approved by the Public Works Department, Water Resource Organization. Baby Canal on north and south side of the river. The river is running east-west, west to east. The canal on either side, Baby Canal, is being constructed to collect the water disposal from corporation outlet and drain into the treatment plant along the Noyal River. Further treated water disposed into the Noyal River prescribed norms by the Tamil Nadu Pollution Control Board and the Government of India. One production on north and south side of the river. Strengthening the river bank by providing retaining wall, bund lining for a total length of 6.7 km on both sides. Total length of the river running in the corporation area is about 13 km, but we are considering the project only for the area-based development location. So that is around 6.7 km. Providing chain link fencing along the river bund on north and south side of the river to protect the river from throwing and dumping wastages directly into the river. Providing bitumen road on north and south side bund of vehicle movement to provide a better road connectivity within the city. Overcoming the rehabilitation challenges, a comprehensive approach of convergence of various central and state government schemes and coordination with the multiple departments are ensured to provide a sustainable solution to the problem. As most banks are not willing to provide housing loan to the beneficiaries of house allotted under housing for all schemes, an innovative credit mechanism through self-help organization government credit has been successfully implemented. Further, the vulnerable households are relocated to sustainable housing alternative using convergence of different departments and schemes available. In order to ensure smooth transition of families from current location to the newly allotted houses, multiple interactions were held with the Electricity Board, Habitat Development Board, Transport Corporation, Public Distribution System officials to ensure basic amenities are available at the new locations. Excellent. All the vulnerable settlements that were hindering the implementation of project are successfully rehabilitated. The living conditions of the rehabilitated communities have been improved with access, safe housing, drinking water with proper sanitation. The SKOCH credit model is successfully converged with the contribution from Smart City Mission or CSR contribution to assist the vulnerable families in the rehabilitation. Special camps are held from corporation to facilitate electricity connections, property tax assessment, etc.
Sir, your slides are not moving. You are at serial number 4 only.
It's moving, sir. Scalability of replicability. Multiple such water channels are under encroachment in the city. With the innovation funding of options and convergence of schemes, all water channels can be made encroachment free. This will ensure climate proofing and disaster proofing of the city. Further, improving the water drainage system with the treatment plant to avoid pollution in the water bodies. Next.
Are you through, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So this is the project is being executed, likely to be completed by June 2023 within the ABD area. Furthermore, riverfront development will be taken up on either side of the river, 3 kilometers on each side. Then complete the total entire stretch of the river, which is running within the corporation limit. Now we are providing only center core area. That is the hub of the Tirupur city.
Okay, sir. But I don't think, I think that you have mentioned that it will be completed by June.
Yes, sir. The target date is June 2023.
So don't you think that it is premature to evaluate this project at this stage? Firstly, you complete and then come back. What is your take on that?
Almost major 85% of the works are completed, sir, civil works. The treatment plants, so treatment plant and the other works are only.
True, but real impact can be assessed only after when the project is fully commissioned. I think it is too early to evaluate this project.
Actually,
okay, let us see what can be done. Okay,
Actually,
thank you. No
sir, I fully agree that they can bring this project in next year, maybe next year.
I think so.
Right, sir.
Thank you, please.
Right, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.